not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And the Cowboys bring a couple extra defensive backs out. Third down coming. Back to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. On play action, here's May. Taken in by Bellinger. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's May. Connection made to Coleman. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down from the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
That pass complete to Moss. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Operating from the gun, here's May. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted!
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Commanders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you can see what he's capable of when you turn this guy loose over a full campaign, leading all NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards, and he has a chance to finish at number 1. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. He'll look to throw. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Counter give to Kamara. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Commanders pushing for a score before the break. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. Setting up a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again following the sack. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him again. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. The Commanders ready for the punt. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. First down throw for May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. May now from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got him. That's Moss. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Back to throw it. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Blake Corum Over 100 yards in the victory with 2 touchdown runs as well. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. A.T. Perry, a touchdown reception. We just watched a fine first half out of this quarterback. That's Drake May. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Brown with a return here. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Commanders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. This is reeled in by Pittman. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Kamara running out of the gun. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. Looking to the air here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them. And the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late great.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. It's an option to the left side. And he'll go down here at the 16. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's complete to Pittman. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Logan Wilson has it!
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. May on 1st and 10. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. And third and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass, and a fourth down instead.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. They're throwing it. He'll get this to Jefferson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Slot receiver headed left. It's Kamara on third down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. Fair catch made here at the 30. The Cowboys and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. They've got first down from the 31. May looking to throw. Moss hauls it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be first down, Dallas. May. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Going play action, May. Searching for somewhere to throw, well behind the line. Oh, he's gonna run for it! That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
To the air on first down, May. Complete to Coleman. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Cowboys. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On play action, here's May. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Made out a throw on third. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. The back grabs it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. Couldn't pick up anything. And now he brings up third and goal from the 2. Operating from the gun, here's May. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys making a 24-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
He's on the move. He calls his own number again, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the play. And the Washington first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. That's Jefferson, he's got it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Commanders.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Option play headed right on 1st and goal. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here following the penalty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Still a good bit of work to do here, Brock, as they come up on it 2nd and goal. He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Intercepted in the end zone. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Option design here. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
And this one doesn't go far. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They've got 1st down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Pass play coming here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pittman's got it. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here on fourth. They connect for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Hits him on the in route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll throw it again. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. Still sticking with the passing game. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Penalty not helping their cause for this third down. Looking for a throw here. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Dropping back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's out of bounds. Never really got a chance at reaching the marker there, so they're going to turn this over on downs. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Another carry for him. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.